Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share another DIY with you all, which is this cute summer top with tie shoulder straps. I've seen this kind of top everywhere on Pinterest and on social media this summer, and since I have this vintage cotton shirt laying around that I don't really use, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to turn this into a little something else. So first you want to lay out the shirt completely flat on the back side and really smooth out the surface. Then you need to measure the neckline, and for that I just used another top from my closet, so something kind of similar in the neckline. Just make sure you make the cutting mark about 4 centimeters above where you actually want the neckline to be, so that you have some fabric for the fold down that we will be doing afterwards. And sorry for the camera getting a bit blurry here, but I hope you can still see what I'm doing. Then you simply cut the shirt from one side to the other, and then afterwards cut off the sleeves along the very edge of where they are attached to the shirt. And make sure to save the sleeves or the fabric from the sleeves for later, because we're going to be using that fabric to make our straps for the shirt. So after you're done cutting the shirt, you want to make a tube for the elastic band that we're gonna apply to make a cute ruched effect both at the front and the back of the top. So you want to fold down the fabric first 2 centimeters and then 2 more, so that the raw edge will be completely gone. Then fasten that with some needles and then iron it so that it will become smooth and easier to sew afterwards. And then obviously you want to fasten that fold down that we just made, and I'm just sewing along the very edge of that fold down. Once you're done making the tube, you want to take the elastic band, and you can obviously choose one that is a bit wider than this one. I just used whatever I had lying around. Then fasten the elastic band on a safety pin and then start putting it through the tube. First on the front and then on the back. And then make sure you fasten it or hold on to the end so that the elastic doesn't slip out at the next step. The next step is to try on the top and then pull the ends of the elastic band to make that ruching effect that we want. And you just continue until you're satisfied, and then you fasten that with a pin. For the back side, I just flipped the top around so I had the back on my front, because it's just easier to make that ruching effect that way. So when you're done with that, you simply sew the elastic at each side of the top, and then you cut off the excess elastic band. Now it's time to make our straps for the top, and we'll just be using the leftover fabric from the sleeves for that. If you have some other fabric laying around like lace or something similar, that would be really cute too. It could also be that you don't have enough excess fabric to make the straps long enough, and they obviously have to be long enough for you to be able to tie the straps at the shoulders. So if that's the case, just see if you can find a similar type of fabric to attach instead, maybe a leftover piece from your local fabric store, an old sheet or something similar. You can leave the edges raw if you like. I think that gives the top a really cute and quite undone look, but I chose to fold them in to hide the raw edges. Just remember to add a few extra centimeters all the way around the piece so that you have enough fabric to make the fold. Then again, I'm gonna iron the straps to make them look really neat, and again to make the sewing process easier. After finishing the straps, I'm simply gonna apply them at the back and at the front. And remember not to sew them together at the shoulder point, because we're just gonna tie them in a cute little knot instead. So there you have it guys, a summer DIY for you and a great way to give an old piece of garment new life. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was easy, understandable. If you have any questions, just write them in the comments down below and I will do my best to reply you all. And hopefully I will see you all in my next video. So bye guys!